Sister Wives Scandal. Robyn's daughter Aurora runs away with a stash of Kody's money. Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Gossip News Update. I'm Olivia, and I hope you're well by God's grace. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates. The world of Sister Wives has never been short of shocking moments, but even the most loyal viewers could hardly have predicted this latest twist in the ongoing Brown family drama. According to several insiders and explosive leaks, Robyn Brown's eldest daughter, Aurora, reportedly ran away from home, taking with her a substantial amount of cash that she allegedly found hidden in Kody Brown's closet. What really happened? Why would Aurora, who has been portrayed as one of the more sensitive and loyal children in the family, take such a drastic step? And how is the fractured Brown family handling yet another scandal tearing at its already fragile bonds? Let's break down what we know about this shocking event in painstaking detail. For months, some say years, the tension inside Kody and Robyn Brown's household has been growing. After Christine left him, followed by Janelle and then Mary, Kody was left with only Robyn and her children from her previous marriage, along with their two youngest biological children together. This made their home a strange mixture of stepchildren, half-siblings, and Kody's towering presence as a father who seemed increasingly desperate to maintain control over a family that was slipping away from him. Those close to the family claim that Robyn herself had become withdrawn and tearful in recent months. And while publicly she continued to defend Kody, behind closed doors she was said to be struggling with his growing paranoia and controlling nature. Amid all this, Aurora, who has often been shown on the show as sensitive, prone to anxiety, and deeply attached to her mother, began to pull away. Friends say she stopped answering messages, distanced herself from family gatherings, and even dropped out of some of her online college courses. What Aurora allegedly discovered in Kody's closet is at the heart of this story. According to sources inside the Brown circle, Kody has always been wary of banks and had a habit of keeping cash hidden at home. One of his children, speaking on condition of anonymity, said, "We always kind of knew Dad kept money stashed in weird places. He'd get mad if we opened his closet. He said it was private, that no one was allowed in there. But it was just a big pile of clothes, boxes, and old papers. We never thought much of it, but Aurora, according to insiders, did think about it. After a particularly bad argument between Kody and Robyn, in which he reportedly yelled about being broke and accused her children of draining him, Aurora decided to go into his closet one day while he was away. What she found stunned her. Wrapped in plastic bags and stuffed into shoe boxes were thick bundles of $100 bills, estimated to total more than $75,000. There were also envelopes filled with smaller bills, and even a locked metal box she couldn't open. No one knows exactly why Aurora decided to take the money and run. Some say she had been secretly planning to leave for months. Others claim she acted in a moment of desperation, perhaps even fear. What's clear is that the night she left, there had been yet another heated fight between Robyn and Kody. Witnesses claim that Kody came home from a tense meeting with lawyers about the Coyote Pass property, already furious. He reportedly accused Robyn of sabotaging his chances to reclaim his other wives and shouted that "this whole family is bleeding me dry." Aurora reportedly overheard him shouting at Robyn, calling her children leeches, and threatening to cut everyone off financially. At some point, Robyn fled to her room in tears, and Kody stormed outside. That night, Aurora packed a single suitcase, entered her father's forbidden closet, and took what she could carry. She left a note for her mother, simply saying, "I can't do this anymore. Please don't try to find me. I love you." By morning, Robyn found the note and the missing money. According to neighbors, there was immediate chaos in the Brown house. Robyn reportedly collapsed in tears, while Kody began tearing through the house, screaming Aurora's name. He called her phone dozens of times, but it went straight to voicemail. In a panic, Kody reportedly drove around town looking for her, even going to some of the parks and coffee shops she used to frequent. But Aurora was nowhere to be found. Eventually, Kody and Robyn contacted the police to report her missing. According to leaked reports, they initially framed it as a runaway situation and made no mention of the stolen cash. However, within a few hours, details began to emerge. One of the officers involved, who reportedly spoke to the press on background, said, "It became clear very quickly that the parents believed she had also taken a significant amount of cash with her. They didn't want that information public at first, but we had to document it." This revelation sparked a flurry of media speculation, with some outlets questioning why Kody kept such large sums of cash at home and whether the money was even declared. For days, Aurora's whereabouts were unknown. Family members reportedly reached out to everyone they could think of: friends, classmates, even distant cousins. There were unconfirmed sightings of her at a bus station in Las Vegas and later at a diner in Salt Lake City. Some reports even claimed she was seen boarding a bus bound for California. At one point, a woman resembling Aurora was spotted in a small Arizona town, staying at a budget motel. However, by the time police arrived to check, she was gone. The incident has thrown the Brown family into even deeper disarray. Robyn, according to insiders, has been inconsolable. She reportedly blames herself for Aurora's disappearance and has barely left the house. She keeps saying she failed her daughter, one friend said. She's been crying constantly and refuses to go on camera for the show. Kody, meanwhile, is said to be furious, both at Aurora and at Robyn. According to witnesses, he's been railing against Robyn for spoiling her children and enabling their entitlement. One source close to the family claimed, "He's more angry about the money than about the fact that she's gone. He's been ranting about how she stole from him, how he can't trust anyone anymore. He even said she's just like her father, whatever that means." The other wives and children. Interestingly, some of Kody's other children have expressed sympathy for Aurora. Several have even publicly defended her, though not explicitly confirming her actions. One of his adult daughters reportedly posted on social media, "Sometimes you have to get out to breathe. I hope she's safe and finds peace." Meanwhile, Kody Brown, Kody's ex-wife, has reportedly reached out to Robyn privately, offering support despite their complicated history. Kody told Robyn she understands what it's like to feel helpless watching your child suffer, a friend shared. She even said she'd help look for Aurora if needed. Legal ramifications. Legal experts have weighed in on the situation, noting that if Aurora is a legal adult, she's technically within her rights to leave, though the question of the cash is murkier. If the money belonged to Kody and she took it without permission, that could technically be considered theft, one attorney explained. But if she can demonstrate that the money was partly hers or that she was fleeing an abusive or unsafe environment, it could complicate matters. So far, no formal charges have been filed, and the police have described the situation as a domestic matter. Those who know her best describe Aurora as deeply sensitive, prone to anxiety, and easily overwhelmed. Viewers of Sister Wives have seen glimpses of her struggling with panic attacks and social anxiety. Friends have suggested that life under Kody's roof, especially after his other wives left, became unbearable for her. She never felt like she measured up to what he expected, one former friend claimed. He'd snap at her over little things, and she felt trapped. "I'm surprised she didn't leave sooner." Others believe that Aurora may have taken the money not out of greed, but as a way to ensure she could survive on her own without needing to come back. "I don't think she cared about the money itself," another source said. "She just wanted to be free." Producers of Sister Wives have reportedly scrambled to decide how to handle the incident on camera. Some insiders claim the crew was asked to stop filming for several days out of respect for the family. However, others say Kody wants to use the incident to portray himself as a victim and to justify his increasing control over his household. He's already spinning it as proof that Robyn can't parent without him, one source claimed. He wants to look like the one holding everything together. Fans of the show have flooded social media with their opinions, with many expressing support for Aurora and criticism of Kody. On Twitter and Instagram, hashtags like #FreeAurora and #TeamAurora began trending. "Poor girl. Hope she's safe. No child deserves that kind of pressure," one fan wrote. Others criticized Kody's reaction, accusing him of caring more about the cash than his daughter's well-being. "Maybe if he'd been as worried about his kids as he is about his money, she wouldn't have left," another viewer posted. As of this writing, Aurora has not publicly surfaced, though there are rumors that she's staying with a distant relative somewhere in California. Robyn has reportedly begged her to come home through private messages and even through a tearful voicemail that was leaked online. "Sweetheart, please, just let me know you're okay. We can fix this. I love you more than anything." Kody, meanwhile, is reportedly consulting lawyers about how to recover the money and whether he can file charges, though many doubt he will go that far. The story of Aurora Brown running away with her father's hidden stash is more than just another tabloid headline. It's a reflection of the deep fractures and emotional turmoil inside the Brown family. It raises questions about parenting, control, mental health, and what it means to grow up under the scrutiny of reality television. For now, all anyone can hope is that Aurora is safe, and that someday this family, broken as it may be, can find a way to heal. Sister-wives shock. Kody gives Robyn an ultimatum to leave the house, their private conversation revealed. In the world of sister wives, tension and heartbreak have become familiar to both the Brown family and their millions of viewers. But no one expected the shocking development that unfolded last week. Kody Brown, the patriarch of the now disintegrated plural family, reportedly gave his last remaining wife, Robyn, a dramatic ultimatum to leave their shared home. According to insiders and leaked conversations, Kody and Robyn had an emotional showdown where years of frustration, regret, and broken trust finally boiled over into a confrontation neither of them could walk away from unchanged. Below, we piece together the events leading up to the ultimatum, what was said during their private conversation, and how the family is reacting to the fallout. Background: a family in shambles. For years, Sister Wives chronicled Kody Brown's life with his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, and their many children. But over the past few seasons, the family has unraveled before the cameras. Christine was the first to leave, citing Kody's favoritism of Robyn and emotional neglect. Soon after, Janelle followed suit, choosing independence over a toxic environment. Then Mary quietly walked away, ending her decades-long relationship with Kody. Robyn, once seen as his favorite and most devoted wife, became his sole partner. But instead of finding peace and harmony, their household grew more tense and isolated. Robyn's children, especially Aurora and Dayton, reportedly began clashing with Kody, and financial problems continued to mount. Now, according to several sources, even this last relationship is crumbling, and fast. The breaking point. Over the last few months, rumors circulated that Kody had grown increasingly bitter, blaming Robyn for the collapse of the family and for his fractured relationships with his children. An insider close to the Browns shared. Kody started saying things like, "If it wasn't for Robyn, none of this would have happened." He felt trapped, financially and emotionally, and started lashing out at her. It was cruel. Apparently, Kody also became resentful over the expenses of maintaining their large house, saying Robyn and her kids were bleeding him dry and accusing her of not pulling her weight. These tensions erupted one evening into a full-blown fight that ended with Kody issuing Robyn an ultimatum: either change her behavior and start over fresh by leaving the house for a time, or he would move out himself and stop supporting her entirely. The private conversation, translated and revealed. Thanks to a leaked recording, we now have a translated transcript of the key moments of that emotional showdown. Below is a reconstruction of what was said between Kody and Robyn that fateful night. Kody. The ultimatum begins. Kody storms into the living room where Robyn is sitting on the couch, visibly upset. "Kody, I can't do this anymore, Robyn. I really can't. This house feels like a prison. Every day, I wake up and wonder what happened to my life. And I look at you, and I see everything that went wrong." "Robyn, what are you saying? You're blaming me? After everything I've done for you, for this family?" "Kody, yes. I'm saying this fell apart because of you. You and your kids sucked the life out of me. You made me believe this was worth it, that staying here with you would fix things, but it didn't. It only got worse." Robyn, defending herself. "Robyn, that's not fair, Kody. You chose me. You begged me to be part of your family. I didn't ask for this nightmare either." You drove everyone away with your anger and your rules, not me. Kody. Oh, please. Don't act innocent. You played the victim while you manipulated me. You stood by while Christine left, while Janelle left, while even Mary walked away. You let them think it was all me, but it was us. You and me. The shocking ultimatum. Kody paces the room, his voice rising with every word.
Kody.
I can't stay here like this. You either pack your things and go stay somewhere else while we figure this out, or I walk out tonight and never come back. Do you hear me? You have until tomorrow to decide.
Robyn.
You're kicking me out? After everything? After I stayed when everyone else left you? You would really do this to me?
Kody.
I don't care anymore. I need peace. I need space. And this house, it's suffocating me.
Leave.
Stay with your sister, your mom, I don't care. Just leave. Aftermath of the ultimatum. Robyn reportedly burst into tears and locked herself in the bedroom for hours after the confrontation. Kody, meanwhile, was seen pacing outside and later drove off in his truck, not returning until the next morning. Neighbors claim Robyn was seen the following day loading suitcases into her car, though it's unclear if she left permanently or just temporarily. One source said, Robyn kept saying, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. She called a friend crying, saying she couldn't believe this was happening. But it looks like she left, at least for now. Family reactions. The fallout from this confrontation has been intense. Members of the extended Brown family have had mixed reactions to the news.
Christine,
who has long been critical of Robyn and Kody's dynamic, reportedly said privately, it was only a matter of time before he turned on her, too. That's who he is.
Janelle
expressed sympathy for Robyn despite their differences. I don't wish that kind of pain on anyone. It's sad. But I hope Robyn uses this chance to find her strength.
Mary,
who endured years of distance from Kody before leaving, reportedly commented, maybe now she understands what it feels like to be discarded. The Sister Wives fan community has erupted with opinions. On social media, viewers have been divided, some feeling sorry for Robyn, while others say she's finally facing consequences for her role in the family's collapse. On Reddit, one commenter wrote, she thought she was special, but Kody only loves himself. I feel bad for her kids, though. Another said, this is heartbreaking. Even if you don't like Robyn, no one deserves to be treated like that. On Twitter, hashtags like #RobynDeservesBetter and Kody Ultimatum began trending. Some sources suggest Kody's ultimatum may have been motivated in part by mounting financial pressure. An insider revealed, they're underwater on the mortgage. The show is their main income, and with so many family members gone, it's not paying what it used to. Kody blames Robyn for overspending and thinks if she leaves, he can downsize and save money. This shocking ultimatum highlights some of the deeper issues that have plagued Kody and Robyn's marriage since day one. Favoritism and resentment. Kody's other wives long accused him of favoring Robyn over everyone else, creating tension not just with the wives but also among the children. Now it appears that favoritism has curdled into resentment. Kody has been criticized for being controlling and emotionally distant. As the family shrank, his behavior reportedly became even more erratic, something Robyn herself admitted to friends, saying, he's not the man I married. He's angry all the time. After more than a decade on television, the Brown family has lived under a microscope, with every fight, decision, and failure broadcast to millions. The pressure of fame and scrutiny undoubtedly exacerbated their problems. It remains to be seen whether Robyn will return to the house or take this opportunity to separate from Kody permanently. Some friends believe she may move back in with her mother or rent her own place nearby. Others speculate that she could even move out of state to be closer to her extended family. Producers for Sister Wives have reportedly begged her to stay involved with the show, fearing her departure would effectively end the series. Those close to Kody describe him as alternating between anger and self-pity. One family friend said, he's telling everyone he's finally taking his life back, that he needs to find himself again. But in the next breath, he's crying about being alone. He doesn't know what he wants. Some suspect that his ultimatum was less about actually wanting Robyn to leave and more about trying to assert control over a situation that has spiraled beyond him. The children caught in the middle. Perhaps the saddest part of all this is the impact on the children. Robyn's kids, Dayton, Aurora, Brianna, Solomon, and Ariella, have reportedly been deeply shaken by the fight. A family friend said, "The little ones don't understand what's going on. The older kids are angry. Aurora especially is devastated. They thought their parents were solid." The once-envied family that sought to show the world the beauty of plural marriage has been reduced to a series of public heartbreaks and private betrayals. Kody's ultimatum to Robyn marks yet another tragic chapter in their story. For viewers and fans who have watched this family grow, struggle, and now seemingly collapse, the question remains, is this truly the end of Kody and Robyn's marriage? Or just another step in their long, painful journey? Whatever happens next, one thing is certain: the Brown family and the millions who follow them will never be the same. As Robyn stood in the doorway with her suitcase, she reportedly turned to Kody and said, "You always said you'd never leave me. But it turns out, you just wanted me here until you needed someone to blame." To which Kody replied quietly, "Maybe we both made a mistake."